So let's discuss Aries moon, okay? What we understand about the moon is that it is our emotional fulfillment. It is our true personality, right? Which is different than the individuality, which you find in the sun sign. And what we also understand about the planet that rules over Aries, Mars, right? So we put Mars energy, which is coming through Aries, and we also combine it with the moon, right? So this is where we have someone who may hide their inner impatience. They're not always showing this to you, but this is their personality. They actually really want to go faster. And if you have a sun sign that is a little bit slower moving sun sign, for instance, Taurus could be considered that. And that's because of the fixed nature of Taurus or any of the fixed signs, right? The sun sign, this person may showcase a different side of them, but when you get to know them, you'll see that their true personality with the Aries moon makes them want to move faster. They ideally need to go faster, but depending on what other aspects are happening, they might not actually be showing that they are very fast moving. Right, so the moon sign shows that personality. The personality is also a lot more dominating. The personality is wanting to tell people what to do, right? Because Aries is like the sergeant, it's like the leader. It wants to pioneer people into a whole new realm. So this personality also wants to push you in a way that follows them. Their personality and their emotional fulfillment is to be a leader. And you'll find that the way that they are, just the way that they portray themselves when you get to know them, you'll see that they have ideas and they want you to sign up for it. And more than just agree with them, but take that next step in wanting to help them or wanting to work under them or be with them in a certain way which you can follow their lead. That is the Aries moon personality. So we can find a lot of impatience that comes out of this. We can find a need to move faster, right? And we can also find a need to dominate and to be a leader and to push people also into realms that they're not quite comfortable with because of the pioneering energy of Aries with that Mars. Now, Mars is also very confrontational energy, right? And Aries is a confrontational sign. So when we combine this with the moon, now we have an emotional fulfillment to really be like in people's faces, to tackle and handle situations that require them to be physically present. And this could work really well. Like, let's say if you can't really do this on an like in your relationships, depending on what other parts of it, they could do a job or a any sort of aid in which they are the ones that are right there on the spot, like a crisis helper or emergency helper or a fighter or a boxer, something where they're really right there when they're needed, right? These people are there on time types of people. And they naturally are strong in their emotions. They're combative in their emotions. They're not as compromising in their emotions. They're very difficult to control because the Aries energy is the one that wants to control others. And they can also possess like a very young nature to them in their personality because of the youthfulness of Aries being the first sign of the spring. So those are some combinations of what we have understood about what makes up the energy of Aries and combining it with the moon. So what would your interpretations be? What could you build on upon what I've presented for you for the Aries moon?